Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 27 of Direwolf20's Let's Play OceanBlock series, where today I'd like to look at getting towards that Netherite scrap I've been looking at for a few reasons. One, I wouldn't mind upgrading my sluices. It sounds like fun. Number two, I'd really like to be able to get some networky stuff from Refined, because like right now my stuff's down there, my things are up here. Is that a very far distance to run networking cables? No. Conversely, though, counterpoint, wireless is that much more cool. And with Dire's predisposition, let's say, to Dire wire, I feel like having wireless stuff is a little bit better than not. So today's plan is to start working on an automation system that will allow me to start accumulating debris scrap. I think this is the best route to go, mostly because my only other option is ancient debris, which I could get from a blazing mesh, but that's going to require an empowered sluice, which is A, going to need netherite to begin with, and B, draconic tier draconic. So we're not quite to that point yet. The blazing mesh also requiring draconic tier draconic. And hey, look, Botania is going to be necessary. So we should get working on that too. I mean, I could also absolutely go laser drill on this thing. Don't get me wrong. Laser drill is a way to go. We could, but we would have to do that in specific whitelisted biomes, not anywhere else. So we'd have to get it from those guys. So that's, a thought. But, I think it would be more fun to set up automation of Basalt getting crushed and sluicing versus let's set up, a laser drill that just idles and does it, right? Like this is a more complex setup and therefore hopefully more entertaining to watch is what I'm going with, right? So here's the line of things that we're going to need. In order to get debris scrap, we're going to need a diamond mesh, no problem. We're going to need lava. So we're going to need to make a lava production system that will automate the production of lava fast enough to sluice all the crushed basalt that we're getting. To get crushed basalt, we're going to need probably a hammerer of some time. And the automatic hammer will handle that, or the crusher, or something like that. Whatever. It's all good. And then, in order to get basalt, what I figured we could do, there's two ways we could do it. Number one, we can do it with lava and liquid mob souls, but that sounds boring. So the way I'm going to do it is with mystical agriculture, because we've already got the foundations of that set up. We need some nether essence and ice essence. Luckily, we already have ice seeds that I think we got from a quest reward somewhere. And I also figured now's a good time to get the wood seeds planted. That might not be a terrible plan. So we still need nether seeds. So we're going to want to add that to the to-do list. But in order to get that, we're going to need some nether agglomeratio. I am sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. So we need netherrack and soul and nether brick is the gist, right? Because if I were no. So easily made though. All I got to do is pop a couple of you guys in here and half a stack of redstone, and I should be able to make this. Boom. 1, 2. Perfect. That looks pretty cool. And you'll notice I have an extra one of these blue magma blocks. Oh, also an extra tempered glass jar. I don't mind if I do. All right. So that's that. Let's get our nether bricks going. So we're going to want 8 of you in the elite smelting factory. So now I can get this. And then I can get 2 more of these. Is that it? Is that all I had? I thought I had a couple of them already. Maybe I lied about that? For some reason, I thought I had a few more of those. Maybe I'm a giant liar in my brain. Bada bing. Bada boom. 4 nether agglomeratios. Cool. Agglomeratios? I don't know. Don't ask me the words. So we've got those 4. We're also going to need prosperity seed base, which I think we've got 1 of still. And some of the green dudes, because it's a tier 2 seed. So, easy peasy. Boop. And that's a thing. So there's your nether seeds. Beautiful. Ice seeds, wood seeds. What else should I throw into here? Is a very good question. I don't quite know yet. Oh, we got a basic crate. That's cool. Which completes a quest for basic crates, I presume? Yep. Oh, we got an inferium paxel. That's pretty inferior. So now, for my next trick, let's clear this stuff out. Okay, so you're going to have some tertium farmland. You're going to have a flux point configured on the Darwell 20 network. And then under the water, you're going to get a plant sower. Boom. And you're going to get wood, wood, ice, ice. And I forget if I have to, like, placeholder this. I guess we'll find out what happens. If I have to placeholder with something like seeds, I will. Deal? Now, are you still being funky about the funkiness? Yeah, funny enough, these items do not replace the water that is here. So the solution is to do this. Boom. And boom. Cool. Now then, what we want to have is this dude. Cool. With a nice lock on him. The controller. Followed by an entangled block. Is it 2 blocks between them? I think so. The logistical transporter pipes. And then you get entangled to this dude so that there's no wonkiness with rendering, right? And then you, sir... Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Today I learned that's a thing. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I just realized how hard this is going to be to solve. Alright, and then I should be able to get this back in there. And then you can go back here. Let's make sure that you're connected correctly. So we're going to lock you. Yes, locked. Good. And then you will be whitelist regulator mode. And we'll upgrade these to having more than 1 seed at a time once we get more than 1 seed. Cool. And then you guys go like this. 1, 2, 3. You're going to go here. And there you go. Oh, no, not that. That's going to be annoying. We're going to have to solve that problem in a minute. Let's just re-grab those dudes. That's cool. And then we want our range upgrade tier 1. And he should start planting now. Bada bing, bada boom. So blue and magenta is where you guys decided to stick things because you decided to be rude about that. So let's put, as a placeholder, some vanilla wheat seeds in here. Just so he can't place anything there until we're ready for him to. And now he should be placing them in the appropriate locations, which is better. Which is what I want to see. Cool. Now, let's get some growth acceleration going. Boom. And also we've got inferium growth accelerators ready. So let's remove you. You. And we can building gadget our way. Let's do... I might have enough for this now. Missing a little bit of that stuff. Hold on, I can fix. Because we have a ton of that. We've got hundreds of stacks that are not yet connected yet because of that thing that I just talked about. Great how fast that is, isn't it? Loving it. Perfect. See that? And it's perfectly aligned. I love it. So now, you should be growth accelerating. And we're going to need some more 2x2 drawers. Though I'm debating if I want to replace these all with 4x4 drawers. Because I absolutely could. And just throw like bigger storage upgrades in the ones that are needing a lot of. You know, it's not a bad idea. Missing wood. Well, things to do. Problems to solve. So I'm assuming what you're doing is handling the seeds just fine. You're just not handling the essences yet. Because I haven't done the drawer thing. And that is a challenge for us. That is definitely a challenge for us. Let's make this our first drawer setup. Because then in theory, it'll be one drawer per plant sower, right? I do like that a lot. I really do. I really do. If I put you in my offhand, do you still do that whole, like, I'm going to give me them all? Do you still do the whole I'm locked thing? Oh, good, you do. Sweet. Okay. So what I can say then is, let's give you guys a go. And I'm going to get some emerald upgrades for you guys. Ooh, you need more of this, huh? You might be some trouble. You might be some trouble. We'll see. I'm going to make you all emerald upgrades, and hopefully you can... That was not what I meant to do, by the way. Not at all. Let's do this. Let's turn you off for a sec so that you're not extracting anymore. Boom. So that you can be unlocked. You guys can all go back in there. Oh my goodness, you're so full. See how quickly this becomes a problem? I should turn this off. That would be smart. Now we're cooking. Okay. So then let's match these to this maybe? So inferium, redstone, iron, and diamond. Right? So we'll say inferium, redstone, iron, and diamond. And now you should be clearing. Right? And then obsidian. What did we have here? Quartz. Silicon, obsidian, quartz, and glowstone. Silicon, obsidian, glowstone, and quartz. And then finally, we've got ice, nether, and wood. And now you should be completely clearing. Sweet. Excepting, of course, for the big drawer that was holding... where do I want to put him? Maybe there? And that'll get these guys cleared out. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, now... I'm just going to do this real quick. Look how many diamond essences I have. It's a little ridiculous, isn't it? We're just going to make sure that you are cool in terms of having enough storage space. I have a lot of iron essence. Iron's not really a problem, is it? Sweet. So these are 64 stack limits. I do think I have more than 64 inferium essence. So what I should be able to do is make another emerald upgrade and stick him in here so that he has now room for 512 stack limit. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. It's going to be a good time. It's a lot. I don't think there's a quick way to get all this out. So back in a sec. Nice. So 108 stacks, and there's a 512 stack limit. Why are you not magneting into my inventory right now? Is my magnet? I think he is. Yep. He is dead. Womp womp. It's annoying that Flux won't charge my inventory items, but there's solutions that we will work towards. Okay, so with that cleaned up now, and we're tidying things up, that's pretty awesome, right? I think that's cool. You stuff can all go away. Excellent. Excellent. And then how's this stuff doing? Not bad. So you can be used to make lots of oak logs? Yeah, you can. That's cool. I love it. And then we have room for one more type of seed, which we'll figure out what that's going to be in a bit. But that gets the ball rolling on that stuff. Perfect. Next step, let's get some of you and some of you to make just a bit of basalt. 40 is enough for now. And we'll let these things continue to grow, and by the time we need more, there should be lots down there that we can handle, right? Now let's see if those hammer dudes can work on basalt, because I don't know if they can. We're gonna find that out right now. What's nice is they don't require RF or anything, so that's cool. We've learned last episode or two that the rules of which side is input and output are relatively arbitrary. So we're gonna try one side, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna try the other side. Okay, that's cool. So, oh, no, it's working now. Sweet. So yes, it does work. Crushed basalt is a thing in here, which is very, very nice, because it will make my life easier. Let's get ourselves a sluice. Did I make one of those already? I feel like the answer is no. So let's get ourselves a normal sluice, and then upgrade it to iron, and then upgrade that to diamond, and that's as far as we can go right now, right? So then, let's set up... How do we want to do this? There's a couple ways we could do this. And I'm just thinking about what they should be. So we could have a sluice coming off this direction that connects to this guy. Or we could have more sluices. There's a few ways we could do it. Maybe we'll start it here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get... Because this sluice is not going to need water. His job is going to be strictly lava. Yeah, I have an idea in my brain how I want it to work. Let's see if I can bring it to fruition. Right? So that, and then we're going to have to feed lava into the bottom. And then we're going to want another hopper. With another chest. And then you're gonna be the hammerer. Should we upgrade you? I think yes is the answer. At least to diamond tier. Did you see how many diamonds we've got over there in that thing? And then you don't connect. So that if I give you basalt... Are you backwards? Now you're cooking. Nice. Nice. Crushed basalt. Good to go. Now we need to get lava into this dude, right? So we're going to want mechanisms... Mechanical pipes. And we're going to want the jar mod to do this. So from jar, I want the jar auto processing block, and I think we can automate much of this. Sweet. Okay. So that, and then we're going to want... Should I do it with a jar or a tank, maybe? Let's do it with a tank. The singularity tank. That sounds like a good starting point. I like that plan. I like that idea. And then, finally... So let's have you... Probably just doing this. Okay. Connected to that. And then we could have you drawing out of there. I want a diamond mesh, because that's the way to do it. And then we want probably an interface. And then what we can have is we can have multiple lines of these, feeding into multiple interfaces like that. And eventually maybe we'll rotate this to have a similar design. Could be cool. So I stick the mesh in and he should start working. And then his drops should go directly into here. And that's going to get me more netherrack, which is fine. And we just get some cables. Sweet. Yeah? Is good? And then eventually we'll start getting ancient debris. Hmm? It's a 4% chance, so, you know. Might happen. It might not. We're gonna find out. So this is not... I think this is kind of like the only good way to get started with ancient debris. I think. Now, was there a cleverier way of getting this stuff? You can kind of do this. With the igneous extruder, we can use blue ice and lava and soul soil. Is that like a required crafting component, or is that like... does that have to be sitting on top of soul soil? I'm not quite sure the rules of this. But blue ice is going to get tricky to automate. We could do it with ice essence, but then you're back to using mystical. Right? Did we get any ancient debris from this? Really? None? That is horrible. Well, let's get back to automating the lava, because we just burned through 32 buckets of lava like it was nothing. So let's get that automation sorted now. I wonder if this, like, blue magma block can live underwater. I'm assuming it can. And I'm assuming that we can have our jar on top of it. And I'm assuming we can have the jar auto-processing block. Does that have to be on top of the thing, or how does that work? I forget. I don't know. But then let's get tubes. We're probably going to want more cast iron tubes. Come on, Chief. Let's go. Wow, he is taking longer than I would expect him to make cast iron, but now he's going. So you could probably connect like that. Your job will be this. Though I don't know where you're getting cobblestone from, but that's fine. And then we wanted our cobble gen. Cobble gen. Do you think this would work? He seems to be running, so that's good news. My only question is, do you think he's fast enough? My initial response is, I'm not sure. Are you actually running, or like, what's the deal? Let's do this. You ready? Hang on. I'm gonna gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. Now, are you pulling from that guy, or what? Yes, he is. Good. Good, good, good. Good, so he's doing something right. Oh, now he's running, so that's good news. Cool. Do you think it's fast enough? Maybe. Time will tell. But then we can put... like that. And that should work, yes? 8, 9. So he's making more than 1 cobble per second, which tells me that we should be good here. The only question is maybe I want a little bit more lava production going on. And we could easily do that with another jar. Which, by the way, I taught my refined storage system how to make the tempered glass stuff that we need, which is kind of cool. And another jar auto processor. I should probably teach you how to make this, but we'll get there. Cool. And then maybe another magma block, another one of these blue dudes. All we need is a bucket with lava in it, which we might have accumulated here. Nope, not yet. Can I steal a bucket? Nope, gotta go get it from up here. And then in theory, do you think you guys auto-connect? Because that would be cool. Like, he acts like he's running, but I feel like I don't trust him now. Are you actually running, buddy? Oh, you know what? They do... The jars look like they render little pipes between them. Hello. He's interested, Mr. Drowned. Yeah, nice to meet you. Are you gonna... Away with you. So yeah, that might be enough lava? Think that's fast enough? Well, I guess the question is, if we get enough basalt, I'm gonna want more of that stuff. And we throw it in there. The question will be, what's our singularity tank look like? 14. Might be fast enough? I guess we'll find out. But then this is easily chainable. So we can chain this and make it more, and not a problem. Right? Are you producing cobble fast enough? You totally are. So we can absolutely do like a third of these tanks if we need. But I don't know if we need. How have I not gotten any ancient? How? How have I not done this yet? Statistically, I should have gotten at least 1 by now. Should get 1 every 25, right? On average? I just threw 50 in there, so I better get 2 from this. I know that's not how statistics necessarily work, but I mean, like, I should have by now. Yeah. Just saying. Lava, diamond mesh, 4% chance, 40% chance of netherrack. How's this thing doing? He's at 16 buckets, so I think we're actually doing okay here. I think we're actually good on that. Just not sure why we're not getting the ancient debris, because we should by now. So the name of the item is debris scrap, not ancient debris scrap. So I couldn't find it while searching for ancient. That said, we've still only had 1 of them. So I guess it's working. I'm gonna like let more do things and be right back. How are you guys? Let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. And that should be cool. With the help of a little tick accelerating, we are good to go. Nice. We may run out of lava faster than we can do things, but it's fine. Hey, we got 2, 3, 4 debris! Hooray! Yeah, totally ran out of lava. That's alright, we can accelerate those bad boys too. In theory. Am I hearing a trident happen? Ooh. Come here, I want your trident. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, you hurt. Boo, no giving me tridents. Boo, very bad. Very bad drowned. You know what, I think you guys might have auto-turned off. I think what happens is if this tank fills up, they turn themselves off. That is definitely a thing I've observed. And don't love, by the way. Don't love. So maybe I should set up, like, a fluid trash can or something so that they keep running? So that if we... Yeah, that might be the way to go. We'll figure it out. But hey, we're starting to get debris scrap. Now the problem is it's going to be 9 debris scrap to 1 netherite scrap. And then we're going to need 4 netherite scraps to 1 netherite ingot. Now, is there any other tricky-ish ways? Like, is there a netherite seed of sorts, or not really? No, I don't think so. Are there any ancient debris seeds? I don't think that's a thing. Pretty much no. There's netherite essence, but there's no ancient debris essence. So basically, we're going to have to save up a lot of these debris dudes to get to the point where we can make 4 netherite, and then we'll make the essence, and then we'll be netherite for days time, right? It's just going to be a while before we get there. A big part of this will be saving up the netherite essence. Is there really any other cool way I could get basalt? Like, in bulk, like a massively, hilariously large amount of basalt? Was there any in the nether when we went there? I don't super remember. Was there much in the nether or no? I remember finding a little bit of basalt when I was in the nether, but I don't remember if there was like... There's blackstone here. This is all blackstone bricks. There's nether bricks here from a fortress. This is blackstone, this is blackstone. Blazewood slabs, I don't know what that is. I'm not seeing a lot on the map, at least, that jumps out. There's Tyrian over here, that's kind of cool. This is all, so this is all blackstone. I don't know if there's any basalt, really, in World Gen in the nether in this pack. That, I mean, I'm not saying for sure that it doesn't exist, I'm just saying I'm looking on the map real quick and nothing's jumping out at me as saying like, oh yeah, that's a whole bunch of, right? Railing, blackstone walls. Metal ladder. Yeah, nothing there jumping out as a thing. Let's go painting. Hoot. For a second I was like, am I stuck in the nether? But no. Alright, I think that's a good wrapping up point. We will come back next time. What I'm going to do is stand over here for a little while, get myself a bunch of basalt. If we were doing some quickie math, we would say that we need 36 of these per netherrack, right? So like 160-ish should be about where we want to be. That should be enough for... I think so, right? Because 81 will be 2 netherite ingots. So we need 160-ish debris scrap. Shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. Alright, I'm going to call it wrapping up point. Unless I'm missing something, this is kind of the, like, one of the few good ways to go. Absolutely could do some of this, and I might do a little of this manually. Only because this is not a terribly hard way to go. I might manually produce some of those as well. But for an automated process, that's the way. But if we got some mob souls, we could absolutely get, like, you know, some of this and some of this and just produce some mob souls here. Yeah, not too bad. All right, wrapping up point. Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. I will have made a bunch of basalt. I will have harvested a bunch of basalt. Hopefully made enough ancient debris to get us into netherite territory. But we'll see. But we'll see. All right, everyone, take it easy.